This is just water, so this will be like the first wash bad boy ever got any. I don't think he ever been washed before. We paid $700 for it. It's running everything, just has a bad oil leak. So what I'm doing, I'm going to wash it very good and decrease it down. Use some engine degreaser and stuff and see where all that oil leak is coming from. And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take that engine out, then do all the seals and gaskets. But it runs strong. It's a 35 horsepower Kohler ECV 940 fuel injected EFI. Very, very strong engine. So, all right, let me pressure wash this guy down and then we go from there. Okay, so you can see here, this thing is caked in oil. I mean, it was underneath the muffler, it was everywhere. So I'm gonna pressure wash it and see where that oil is coming from, and then maybe we can refill it here, put some new gaskets and stuff. All right, let me get to it. Hopefully I don't do anything up pressure washer, but that shouldn't be. Should be all right. It never got washed. I'm hoping it was valve cover gasket. Alright, I don't know if you can hear me or not, guys, but what's happening is that I think this head valve cover gasket is dripping up there. I think I might have found the problem. The rest of the block seems okay. I don't see any leaks anywhere else, but that side right there, I mean the washing the ears, that's why it was. And what else I'm suspecting is this oil filter either didn't get tied right or has that Allen wrench keyway in there. Maybe we need to tie that down or change the gasket where the oil filter meets the oil not the actual filter, but like the whatever you call this thing to meet the block. There's an O-ring there, and maybe that bolt got loose. Then maybe that's where the oil is coming from, the top leaking down. But the bottom part is this gasket right here, the valve cover gasket. I know they make aluminum ones, like alloy ones now, instead of this black plastic ones. So I'm gonna see if I can order those for this engine and we'll go from there. But I'm gonna change the oil tomorrow and use some RTV gasket sealer and then see if that works. Alright. We changed the valve cover gasket. It always ran good. The oil seems like it has stopped, but also I'm seeing some other signs of oil, but maybe it's what's left that came out of the valve cover, or maybe we have a gasket problem, a head gasket. I'm not sure, but I don't see any oil gushing out like it used to. So mostly it's stopped, and I think what's left is it's from what is spilled out. I wiped it down mostly over there, but I think there's still more. I don't see no oil leaks. But it's pretty much clean now. Changed the filter, changed the oil last night, and gasket we changed it today, and now we are running it. See how it does, and I don't see any besides a little spot right there. This is not what it used to be before. Before it used to just smoke and then kept coming underneath there, that exhaust a lot, and then, but now the smokes, when I changed the valve cover gasket, it had a little bit of smoke from what oil had drained there, but other than that, it burned out and nothing is like coming out anymore like we used to, at least. I'm gonna keep a closer eye. The pen looks good. I don't think at all something wrong with the pen. The oil pen gasket is good. I don't see any oil coming anywhere. Pretty clean. All right, do a couple of runs in here and see how this beast does. Definitely a beast for sure. I'm gonna ask the guy at the shop that I bought this from. Maybe he has another seat for me, but that's the only thing I don't like about it. It has those tiers and the seat right here, the two tiers, and then this used to be a cover here because since this is like fuel injected, this must have had a cover. Or maybe had another thing here. I just don't see online what they had. I thought they had another, wherever you call this stuff here, that's like a gasket or something that goes on top of it, so you don't see the wires that are bothering the heck out of me. So maybe I can put some type of cap there or something that can just fit over it, and I don't have to see that because it's really bothering me. Other than that, the blades are good. It has a mulching kit on it. The wheels are good, holding air. I mean, they need to be changed. The back wheels need to be changed, definitely. But the inside, the tread is gone. That as well. But I'm gonna go. If I see no more oil leaks, I'm gonna go get new filters today before they close down, and fuel filters because I have an aftermarket there, and you really gotta have a nice fuel filter with this fuel injected motors because they are very, very sensitive to dirt and stuff. So you don't want to put or run it too long with something that's not recommended by factory and stuff. But it's a bit rotted up. Still has a little bit like a hunch to it, but other than that, actually it goes away. But it runs, it doesn't shake, it's very, very good. And you can feel the power that comes out of it. So it's not missing any power. It doesn't bog down on a tall grass or anything like that. But for $700 that I paid for it, I paid only $700, so I think it's worth it. Let me know what you guys think of it. I think it's worth the $700. So far, I mean it. $700 that I bought it, and a gasket of $37 for the valve cover gasket. But I paid $37 today, or $38, whatever. Let's call it $40. But other than that, we're about, with gas and everything that I picked it up from the shop, I would say $800 for a 61-inch zero turn, and it's like #1 on the market today. It's the best on the market, even though it's old. But like a Cheetah 2 right now, we will run you a 61-inch. Will run you about 17-18 grand if you buy one, especially if you get like a fuel injected one and all that. The hours, I don't know what the hours are because the hour meter, so like burn out from the sun, who knows how many hours. I don't really care, to tell you the truth. I ordered one online. It was like $48, I believe, on eBay. Original OEM. It was used from another guy. He only put like 3 hours on that meter, so I bought it from him. Then once that gets here, I'm gonna put that in. But let me know what you guys think of this, because I don't really like that. I don't know if I can put something on there, like a big oil cap or something to cover that crap up, because I don't really like that. Alright, let me hop on here and then show you guys. Ah, man, this thing is hot. Wow, Florida is just hot, man. Holy crap. Top and going. Bars in. I don't have, it's not, the grass is not tall here, but we're gonna, let me choose here the height. I'm gonna go maybe 1.5 hours. Yeah, it's lower. There it goes. Back down. It does that once in a while, but after that it gets going. There you go. Maybe it was because it was sitting there for a little bit. He likes to run a lot. The ground is not level here anyway, so you might see a little bit scalping and stuff, but that's because the ground is not level. Alright, let me know what you guys think. Was it worth it or not? Buying this used Scag Cheetah for $700. I think, in my opinion, it was worth it. Let me know what you guys think of it. See you guys on the next video.